I'm going to show you exactly how to change the name of a label in Gmail. I'm already signed in on the desktop site, so you can see the left panel with inbox, sent, drafts, and the custom labels below them. If the panel is collapsed down to just icons, click the three-line menu at the top left to expand it before you look for anything. Look for the label you want to rename in that left panel. If it's not visible because you have a long list, don't scroll around hunting for it. Click more near the bottom of the label list and the panel expands to show the rest. You'll see labels that were hidden below the fold and they stay visible for the rest of this session. The label I'm going to change is called Receipts. Find your own label in the expanded list. Once you can see it, move your mouse over the name, but don't click the name itself. Clicking the label would open the label view and move us off the sidebar. Just hover it. I normally keep my sidebar at the default width, but if yours is very narrow, the three dots can sit close to the edge. Hover slowly so you don't slip off the row. When you hover, three vertical dots appear right next to the label name on the right side of the row. Place your mouse on those three dots. Now click the three vertical dots. A small pop-out menu comes up and the command we need is Edit, usually right at the top. I've seen people miss this because the menu is narrow and their eyes jump straight to Remove at the bottom. Don't hit Remove. If you accidentally click the label name instead of the dots, Gmail just opens that label view. Hit the back arrow or click Inbox in the left panel to come back. Click Edit. That opens a small dialog with the current label name already selected in a text field. This is the right place to pause for 1 second and check the old name in the field because if you have several similar labels, it's easy to edit the wrong one. I have done that. The dialog doesn't show which messages are inside, so just confirm the old name is the one you intended to change. If the text is not already highlighted, press Ctrl-A to select it all before you type. Clear the old text and type your new label name. I'm changing Receipts to Tax Receipts 2025, but you type whatever fits your system. Keep it specific enough that you'll still understand it a year from now. Gmail allows most characters in label names, but avoid leading spaces and weird symbols because they'll sort in odd places in the sidebar. As you type, the new name replaces the old one in the field. Avoid making the name too long. Gmail will cut off longer label names in the sidebar, and a huge name is harder to scan. Renaming this label does not change where the messages are, it only changes the label text in the left panel. Any message that was labeled Receipts will now show Tax Receipts 2025, and the old name disappears completely. If you built filters that apply this label, those still work because Gmail tracks the label internally, not by its display name. So you won't have to rebuild your filters just because you renamed it. There's no undo button after save, but you can always come back through edit and change it again so you're not locked in. When the name looks right, click save at the bottom of that dialog. The dialog closes, the sidebar updates, and the new label name should be visible on the same row. If you don't see it at first, look alphabetically. Gmail resorts the label list by name, so a label that was near the top can move down or up after a rename. Now that the label is renamed, the fastest way to confirm nothing was left behind is to click the renamed label in the left panel. Gmail opens the label view, and every message that was under the old label should be sitting there. If you had a filter applying the old label, this is where you'll see that it still worked. While we're on the left panel, you should also know that system labels like Inbox, Sent, and Drafts cannot be renamed. If you hover over Inbox, no three dots appear, so there's no edit option to use. Google locks those names because the whole app expects them. Only custom labels can be changed, and if you want this one to stand out in the sidebar, hover over the renamed label, click the three dots again, and choose Label Color. Pick a color you can spot quickly. I use red for tax labels, and now Tax Receipts 2025 shows up even when the sidebar is collapsed. That's worth taking the extra 10 seconds to set. If this got your label renamed without sending you into a settings maze, go ahead and like this video, subscribe if you'd use more practical Gmail fixes, and leave a comment saying this was helpful. Comments are what push this to other people looking for the same thing.